everybody, this week on ANN News Kids, I'm going to be talking about the stabbing of the author, the Rhine River drought, Donald Trump investigation, and the Russian blast. The country of the week is Burundi, and the extra fun segment is all about flamingos. I am going to be telling you 3 major cities in China in the Mandarin segment. I really hope you enjoy. This week we are interviewing a special person, Ms Celine Lemmel. She has an amazing journey and story, and I really hope you enjoy and learn something new. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you! A 75-year-old author named Salman Rushdie was stabbed several times in his neck and in his back while he was delivering a lecture. He's a well-known author and was born in India but raised in the UK. He's also a Muslim. He has received a lot of praise and criticism over his books. He was even knighted by the Queen because of his writing and literacy. But because of his 4th book, he had to go into hiding for 10 years and had received several death threats and was accused of blasphemy by Muslims. He's still alive, but he went through a great deal of pain. The suspect has been arrested and is been taken into questioning. There were blasts at a Russian-operated aircraft in Crimea, according to the UK Defense Ministry. They even said that 8 of Russia's combat jets had been destroyed because of these blasts and 1 person had died. These jets belonged to Russia's Navy Black Sea Fleet and were really important, even though this wasn't a severe damage to Russia's overall aircraft fleet. It was terrible for the Black Navy fleet. Russia has said that it might be Ukraine who has done this, but Ukraine has denied any action in this. But satellite images have shown that it could be possible target attack. During the past week, the FBI have taken 11 sets of classified information from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence. The Justice Department has asked the court to unseal the search warrant, and Donald Trump has said that these were unclassified documents and that he was even willing to give them before the search had started. They damaged quite a lot of property, and this is the first time that a former US president has been searched. The Rhine River's water level has dropped significantly in the past few months and has left only 1.5 meters of water behind, which is really unusual. It's also really unusual that the water level has dropped so frequently, and there used to be floods and now there are droughts. Many big boats cannot sail there, and some of them have to unload a lot just so that they can float on the river. The river is really important because of the factories and the industries on both sides, and it transports a lot of working goods. Hi everybody, this week for the Pre-HO Career segment, we are interviewing Ms Celine Lemmel, international migration in Mauritius and Seychelles. She has a great story to tell, and her journey is really interesting. I really hope you enjoy.
So I am Celine Lemmel. I'm the Chief of Mission of the IOM, the International Organization for Migration in Mauritius and Seychelles.
Thank you. And can you tell me what you do as the Chief of IOM?
Oh, wow. So as like chief of mission of the IOM, so basically I'm the representative of the organization in Mauritius and also in
Mm-hmm.
Seychelles. And because there is also the Indian Ocean Commission General Secretariat based here in Mauritius, I'm also ensuring the liaison with this intergovernmental organization. So basically my role is, multidimensional, I will say. So
Mm-hmm.
it's liaising with the governments, with the different partners, development partners, cooperation partners, the private sector, the NGOs, and also with our beneficiaries, the migrants. And as you know, chief of mission, we also have two offices here, and I'm also managing the teams.
Oh, wow. Thank you. That's quite a lot that you do. And
It is. You
how
have
did
to be
you, yeah,
versatile. So yeah.
yeah. And how did you get into this? So how has your journey been so far?
So I think that careers just, like things are put together as we advanced.
Mhm.
When I think about it, when I was younger, I really had no clue what I wanted to do. I knew what I liked, and the way I pursued also my studies is by
Mhm.
choosing the topics I was interested into, knowing that eventually, I would be able to do something with it. So my
Yeah.
background is law, so I studied law. And, from an early stage, I was very, very interested in international cooperation, but also human rights.
Mhm.
And that's the focus that I chose. So it's really international solidarity, cooperation. And so I have a master's degree in this field.
Yeah.
And well, my career is also a little bit influenced by my personal experience and life, in the sense that I am both French but also from Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, and
Oh,
it's something that has always, like my roots have always been very dear to me.
yeah.
And from a young age, I knew somehow, even though I didn't know what I would be doing, I knew
Mhm.
that I wanted to go work on the African continent. So, with my line of studies, once I graduated, I really chose to do that, and I decided to become a volunteer. So there
Mhm.
are different programs for volunteering. For the UN, you have the UN volunteers. But as a
Yeah.
French citizen, I volunteer with the French program, and that's how I started working in Guinea, in Conakry,
Mhm.
for
Wow.
a Guinean human rights NGO, and that's how I started my career. So it was on
Mhm.
access to justice, defending, like working quite a lot in prisons. And yeah, that's how everything started. And like one thing's led to another with the opportunities, with hard work. Yeah, I ended up as chief of mission.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's an interesting journey. And what do you enjoy the most about what you do?
So there's a lot.
Mhm.
I think that I really consider myself as lucky to be able to do a work that have a great meaning for me. As I was saying, my background is really human rights, and working with IOM is working with and for migrants,
Mhm.
and promoting and upholding rights and making sure that everyone is able to move in a safe and orderly way.
Yeah.
So what I really like is the purpose, basically, is like being able to contribute, as little as it is. I know that I'm just one tiny element of something bigger that everyone is working towards to make life better for vulnerable migrants, but also, in terms of everyday life, sometimes there are things that we don't realize, that if we are able to study abroad, to move, like easily, to have like easy access, to go through the borders, etc. It's thanks to those collaboration and the support of IOM. So it's being able to, yes, contribute and sometimes make a difference in people's life.
Wow. Mhm.
Hmm.
That's amazing. And what is your advice to kids?
So if I had an advice,
Mhm.
I think it would be believe in yourself, and also don't be afraid of the unknown. I'm saying that because I'm always thinking about the first time, I went abroad on my own,
Mhm.
to become a volunteer. So I took the plane alone and just to go there. And I was sitting next to someone, and we had a chat in the plane, and he was just asking me, "Oh, so where are you going? What are you doing?" And I was telling him, "Yeah, I'm going to Guinea to like work with the local NGO."
Mhm.
And he was very surprised because I didn't know the country. I didn't know anybody there. I didn't know my future colleagues. And he
Yeah.
was like, "Wow, you're very brave." And I was like, "I'm not specifically brave. I just, it's an opportunity and I don't want to be afraid of the unknown and I want to take my
Mhm.
chance." So sometimes it's good just to, not be afraid of the unknown. I'm not saying to do
Mhm.
careless things. It's not
Yeah.
that at all. But it's, of course, because we're not so sure, etc. If you are within a good program with, like good security and everything, I think it's good to, get out of our comfort zone and don't hesitate to be bold. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. That's a great advice. Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time today and your insights. It was amazing. I
Thank
loved
you.
hearing about you.
Thank you very much for having me. It was a lovely chat.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Likewise. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Le Burundi est un pays de l'Afrique de l'Est. Sa capitale est Gitega et sa population est de 11,9 millions d'habitants. C'est l'un des pays les plus malheureux du monde en raison de son extrême pauvreté et de sa malnutrition. Il y a beaucoup de cascades et de parcs nationaux là-bas. Il y a un crocodile là-bas qui a mangé et tué plus de 300 personnes. C'est l'un des plus grands crocodiles du monde. Hi everybody, this week on the Extra Fun segment, I'm going to be telling you some really fun facts about flamingos and I really hope you enjoy. Do you know how the flamingos get their pink color? It's actually from the fruit that they eat. Flamingos eat pink colored fish and seafood, which is why they are pink. Did you know that flamingos' nests are made of mud? Flamingos stand on one knee. Flamingos can actually fly. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. I really hope you enjoy these fun facts about flamingos. Hi everybody, this week for the Mandarin segment, I'm going to be telling you 3 main cities in China and I'm going to be telling you a little bit of information about them. The 3 main cities that I'm going to be talking about are Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou. Let's start with Beijing. Beijing is the capital of China. It's called Beijing because Bei in Chinese is north and Jing is capital. So basically, it's the north capital. Beijing. Beijing's population is 22 million. It's known for its modern architecture as well as its ancient architecture, like the Forbidden City, which is really beautiful. Tiananmen Square and Mao Zedong's museum are 2 main attractions in Beijing other than the Forbidden City Castle. Let's move on to Shanghai. Shanghai used to be the capital of China, but now it's not. But it is the most populated city with 25 million. It's also China's biggest city and its hub. Shanghai is a very futuristic city and has a lot of skyscrapers. Other than the modern buildings, it also has Yew Garden, which is filled with traditional plants and traditional garden architecture. Now let's move on to Guangzhou. Guangzhou has one of the largest ports in China. Its population is 19 million. In Guangzhou, the language spoken is Cantonese, which is why it used to be called Canton. Guangzhou has an underground line connecting to another city, its neighboring city. I really hope you enjoyed these fun facts about the 3 main cities in China. 再见!